What up, YouTube? It's Jonah, or Greasy Fried Liver, and I'm here with my fourth episode. I am going to start playing some older games, and I have a little bit of a series pretty much ready. I'm going to be doing that with one of my real-life friends, so you can be expecting that in the future. Before I start talking about anything else, I want to talk about yesterday's video. So basically what happened, I've been posting on Machinima's channel saying, come check out my videos, just to try to spread out my channel. I'm sure other people have done the same, but it is kind of frowned upon, and I have to say I don't like it when other people do it. So I mean, I understand where those people are coming from. And then I did kind of get like 7 dislikes from that, but I also got like 120 views in an hour or something, which for me is pretty good on a Minecraft. Well, it's really good. It's like my best one yet on a Minecraft video. So I don't know whether to be happy or sad or whatever. I think only positive things can come from it. I mean, 1, I did get more views. 2, I know not to post on Machinima's channel anymore. Even though I am getting a pretty good amount of subscribers from it. But yeah, I guess I won't post on those channels anymore because it pisses off people. Now, I did get a message saying, or a comment saying, make it for more OCD people. So I'm just gonna fill this in right now. I know this probably won't help too much, but yeah. There is one story I wanted to talk about today, and that is a girl's story. Some people were pretty excited about that, including my real life friends who haven't heard it yet. So this should be interesting for them. Let's see, what do I want to call the girl? I don't really want to use her real name because I still talk to her. Let's call her Goo. No, that's a terrible word. Let's call her Block. Yeah, that's good. So, basically, it was last summer, and me and Block, as well as several other people, were like hanging out every day. We were going swimming. We were doing it big. And I mean, me and Block kind of had a thing going. Like, she'd flirt with me, I'd flirt with her. We'd lay together watching movies. It escalated at points. But she was really into touching me and stuff, and I assumed, oh, that means she likes me. So I kind of went for it. I mean, I kind of asked her out, but in a way where it didn't really seem like I was asking her out. So if she said no, I could play it off like, oh yeah, I was just joking or something, kind of like a pussy move. And so once I did that, things actually started to get a little bit awkward. But I mean, we still kind of powered through it. We were still good friends. We were still hanging out every day. I mean, it was fine. But then her friend thought it would be a really good idea to tell me that she definitely likes me and that I should go for it. So I did. I asked her out again, and this next time, after I ask her out, she basically says, sorry, I just gotta eat this food real quick. She basically says, I like you like a brother. Which is, I don't know, if anyone has ever had that happen, it's like a serious kick in the face. You think so highly of her, and you just have so many views of her that she just doesn't share about you, I guess. So it was a real kick in the teeth, but that's not the bad part. So, I mean, we're still hanging out. After this, we're still hanging out, and I still think she likes me. I know that's kind of not the smartest thing to do, but in my defense, she really did. She really did like me, but I'm more than 50% sure. And I think that she just didn't want me as a boyfriend. I think that's what that was. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Block is a little she's really athletic, and she does put sports in front of everything. So that made sense to me, but I'm gonna turn up the brightness real quick. Someone was complaining about that, and then I'll get back to the story. Back to the game. I hope that's a little better. Yeah, so she's really... Hell, I'm gonna go for it. Come on. Come on. I'm sorry, this is... Okay, well now I kind of gotta stay at the pace. Seeing as I'm about to die. Tomorrow I'm going, or like once this is in the morning, we're going to find sheep. But I guess this is good, so I can talk about Block. She's really sporty. She puts sports in front of everything, and I think that's something to remember. So what she did next, you could kind of expect it to happen if you knew her. She's one of those people that has to have everyone thinking really highly of her, and even if it means she's like lying and stuff, so she will lie. And basically what she did is she got her best friend, which is also a pretty good friend of mine, to call me up at like 12 a.m. or something, or 12 p.m. It was in like the middle of the night. They call me up. Little do I know that Block is sitting in on the call, and she tells me once more, you gotta go for this. You gotta go for Abby. Ask her out tomorrow. And I'm like, she's already said no. She's already done all this stuff. I don't know if I can. I'm a shy guy. I'm like, I just don't like rushing into things. I don't like doing that sort of stuff. So when she keeps telling me to ask her friend out, I mean, I'm getting all these signs. Block is touching me a lot more. Like, she always wants to have a piggyback ride and stuff. So once I finally do agree to ask Block out, the next day, before I see her, like, I guess I canceled us hanging out. We were gonna go swimming or something. I guess I canceled it for whatever reason. She decides to call me up and be like, hey, my friend and Block's friend decides to call me up and like, hey, Block's got a new boyfriend. So, I mean, of course, I've been obsessed with Block for like over a year now, and we haven't really done, or I haven't really done too much about it. So of course I rush onto Facebook, and I see that it's Facebook official. That sounds so gay. I see it's Facebook official, and I'm kind of pissed, but not pissed enough that like I'd go crazy. But I think I was not pissed enough that Block was a little mad. So here's how it went down. Block thought it'd be a really good idea to show everyone that she could get a boyfriend by making up a fake profile and putting it on Facebook saying that they were going out. Like, and it was one of those boy model pictures. There are so many creepers out. It was one of those boy model pictures, so people would be like, oh man, I'm so jealous of you. You snagged a good looking guy. So, shit, fuck. So, after that, after they were Facebook official, I'm doing quotes with my hands in case you can't see, which you can't. I'm probably gonna die here. But, after doing all this stuff, I find out that it was all fake, but it was like 2 days later once I found out it was fake. And so I was still really pissed, and now I was even more pissed that I know they fake this to get me pissed. And basically, Abby calls me up and is like, we didn't mean it to be so hurtful to you. We didn't mean for it to be so hurtful to you and stuff like that. But, I mean, obviously I kind of took it personally because they basically made a profile so she could say that I wasn't interested, or that she could say that she wasn't interested in me. I don't know if I'm gonna die here. I think I might. Maybe you don't die at half a heart. Yeah, but anyway, I really don't want to die. So she's saying it's not personal, and her best friend calls me and says, like, oh, we're really sorry for this and stuff, but to be honest, Block, I just said the name, fuck me. Block just said, or Block just wanted to look cool in front of the other girls and show everyone that she could snag a cool guy or something. And I was like, well, yeah, I know, she's a dirty bitch. And I kind of started calling her names, and I kind of started talking about her to all my friends that were on Xbox, saying how she was like a whore and slut and stuff. And that made things more awkward when they found out. Because most of the time when Block's best friend called me, she was with her. So they were together and they could hear what I was saying. So, I mean, it was really a cruel joke, and I probably didn't handle it as well as I could have. But, I mean, that kind of ended our friendship, and we haven't really hung out since then. I mean, oh, fuck. I'm dead. Yeah, kind of figured that. And we haven't really hung out since. And, that was kind of expected. I mean, it was kind of a serious thing. I think that's it. Where's my house? Fuck, I really need to set this up. Yeah, so I didn't really think we were gonna hang out, but it turns out we are in like 6 days, when they get back from their cabin. So, I mean, moral of the story is just, if you got a girl that you like, okay, I don't know how to sprint. How do I sprint? Moral of the story, I guess, is that just, if you're going all out for someone, I mean, be prepared to let down, or to be let down. I know that doesn't happen with everyone, and it probably shouldn't have happened there, but, I mean, there's nothing really I can do. Is this my base? I don't know where my base is. Fuck. I'm gonna pause it until I find my base.